All right, guys, got the little two-man boat out today. Geez, tons of vegetation right on the surface. I had to row about 30 yards out just to get open water where I can start to use the trolling motor. Tell you what, we're going to start out with some top water first thing this morning. We'll just see where it goes from there. All right, the top water experiment didn't pan out. Got one rise on it, one hit, couldn't get him. Just switch over to a worm. We're going to start working a worm for a little bit, and then we'll change up after that, and I'll explain to you why I start with a worm. All right, why the worm to start? Now, I know lately I've been deep crankbaits, fishing deep. Top water didn't work, so I'm probably going to be deep again, so why the worm? This lake is what? 3, 4, 5 acres. It's not very big. So I'm going to continue to go around this lake. I'm just going to hammer the bank. It's got no offshore structure. And I'm just going to go around. And the way I usually do that in these lakes, you know what? As long as I'm catching a fish, I keep going around the circle. And I may go around this lake 3, 4, 5 times. Which means I'm going to be coming through here quite often, which is a little bit different than, you know, the bigger lake where I fish. So if I'm going to be coming by here again maybe in 20 minutes, I thought first time around we're going to do it kind of quiet like. It might be a worm, it might be a jig, but I tend to take more of the stealthy approach or a topwater approach first time around on a little lake like this, because I know I'm coming back pretty quick. Then the next second, third, fourth time around, now we'll start working on crankbaits, chatterbaits, spinnerbaits, stuff that's going to make a little more noise. We'll be doing that later on, but I like to start kind of quiet the first time through. All right. Messed around a little with crankbait. The water is awful clear. I had that black and chartreuse, and I thought maybe that was a little bit too bright colored. So I kind of switched over to a bluegill pattern. Got a pretty orange belly, but after that it might be a little more subdued in color. If this one's too much, I got something else, so we'll see. Fish, huh? Finally found one? But I finally found a fish. Yeah, I did. I finally found one. I guess I found one earlier, just couldn't keep it on. This one I kept on. Alright. There we go. Get that grip on him. There we go. That little thing. On a bluegill pattern. I finally found a fish. Beginning to wonder what's in here. Let's see if we can keep that one on. He took it right after it hit too, so I think we found a pattern here for now. Let's find a fish. There we are. All right, there we go. Finally got one over the side of the boat again. Whew. Hey, it's finally a bit of a pattern. Boy, a chunky little thing. On a jig. And I'll tell you what, we're just keeping it right up in the vegetation. And there must be just under the surface waves, because they ain't getting in there very long, and they're taking it. Got it. There we go. Sure, that hook gets set. Oh, that's a little bit better bass. I like that. He's a little deeper too. Yeah, that's a little better fish. That's a little nicer fish right there. Now, come here. We'll do it that way because I don't want to get my... I like to do that lower lip, but you got a hold of it. Boy, I put it right all through there too. There you go. That's a nice fish now. Now we're talking. Now we're getting there. Yeah, I like that one. With the jig. Ooh. Yeah, right back on all that gunk. Well, I'll tell you guys, just know where to drop it and how far to let it go, because too far back in there and you get back in all the gunk. I thought it was going sideways. I never felt this one. I could just see the line. It just didn't act right. Back with that high visibility line paying off again. Just going a little side. Boy, you're chunky little guys. I was going this way, but the line was going that way. Wasn't there. He had a hold of it. Need to let it go. Try that again. Got him that time. That time I got him. That time we got you, didn't we? Yeah. Missed him first time. Got him second time. Not real big, but fat. Boy, they're fat. Still with a jig. All right, why am I catching fish now? Is it just they just started biting? Or is it something else? Well, I'm going to say it's something else. It could be both. But I've changed tactics. I fished a jig all around this lake and couldn't get a bite earlier today. But I was fishing it deeper. I started out top water, didn't work. Tried a worm, didn't work. Went with the jig, but I was doing the jig deeper. Now, what got me to start changing was two fish that I lost that you'll never see. Had them with a crankbait, lost them. But the key to that was they hit that crankbait all the time it hit the water. There we go, there's another one. They hit that crankbait about the time it hit the water. So I thought, okay, maybe we're not so deep after all. We need to get up here shallower. I still got, oh geez. Oh, we don't want to lose this one. Hang on, guys. Got to get him out of the weeds. There we go. Now we got him. I ain't got him yet. But I've seen him. He cleared the water once. Oh, brother. Come here, baby. Come to daddy. Oh, come to daddy. Wow. That is a fish. Is a fish. Is a fish. All right. Gonna get a weight on that. I'll get back to what I was doing earlier, okay? We're gonna get back to that. Why I changed and what turned this day around. £4.5 pounds, 4.5. Nice fish, really nice fish. Thank you, old girl. And away you go. Beautiful fish. And now we'll get back to what I was originally talking about. Just a second, let me get organized and we'll come back. All right, try to remember where I was. Crankbaits, the fish I lost to the crankbait, they hit it right after it hit the water. And I thought, okay, maybe we're not so deep after all. Then I picked up one of the crankbait. I can't remember. I think he hit it shortly after it hit the water too, but that made me think of things a little bit shallower. Let's not go so deep. I came out on the vegetation and started working a jig, but now I'm not letting that jig sink all the way to the bottom. I'm swimming it back and I'm moving it fairly quickly after I get it in the water, just the way that one did. It just hit, I brought it in a little and she popped it right away. I've also noticed there's a lot of down trees and timber in here. Hasn't done me a bit of good. everything's on the vegetation and everything is shallow. And once I made that changeover, and that actually came because I lost those first fish with the crankbait, but I realized they were hitting early, totally changed the day, turned it around completely. All right, let's go find some more. Got him. There we go. Get him out of the weeds. There we go. Yeah, get you out of the weeds. All right, there we go. Decent fish. Wow. Definitely decent fish, huh? I'll turn this around a little bit here and get a better look at him. So you're not staring in the sun, huh? They are fat and chunky. Yes, they are. Nice little fish. Still on the jig. Well, guys, deep definitely wasn't the answer today. It was shallow. It took me a while to figure that out, but taking note of where I was getting those hits and the fish were shallow when I getting a hit, well, that made me think we need to make a change of the game plan. Go a little shallow instead of a little deeper. Paid off a few fish. Hey, thanks for sticking with me. Subscribe to the channel if you would. Hope to see you again real soon.